Imagine a single candle flickering in the darkness. A quiet light guiding people toward freedom. While history books celebrate Harriet Tubman, there were hundreds of ordinary men and women whose names almost no one remembers. They weren't soldiers. They weren't famous. They were farmers, ministers, shopkeepers, and free black families who simply opened their doors when it mattered most. Tonight, by the candlelight, let's meet some of history's quiet heroes on the Underground Railroad. The Underground Railroad was never a real railroad with trains and tracks. It was a loose, secret network of safe houses, hidden rooms, brave conductors, and station masters that stretched from the southern states all the way to Canada. Between 1810 and 1860, roughly 100,000 enslaved people risked their lives to follow the North Star toward freedom. After the Fugitive Slave Act of 1850 was passed, the danger became much greater. Anyone caught helping an escaped person could face heavy fines, jail time, or even worse. Yet, despite the growing risk, these quiet heroes kept their doors open and their lanterns lit. In the busy streets of Philadelphia lived a free black man named William Still. By day, he worked as a clerk, but at night, he became one of the most important record keepers of the Underground Railroad. He helped over 800 people escape and carefully wrote down every name, every story, every detail. One day, a man named Peter came to him, and William realized this was his own long-lost brother who had been sold away when they were children. William Still's quiet notebooks became the only record many families ever had. His book, published in 1872, further west in Indiana and Ohio, lived a humble Quaker merchant named Levi Coffin. People secretly called him the president of the Underground Railroad. Over 30 years, Levi and his wife Catherine opened their home to more than 3,000 people.
Friends.
Neighbors nicknamed their house the Grand Central Station of the Underground Railroad. Every night, they welcomed exhausted travelers, fed them, hid them in secret rooms, and sent them north before sunrise. High on a bluff overlooking the Ohio River stood the home of Reverend John Rankin. From his window, he could see the lights of Kentucky, slave territory,
a guiding light
just across the water.
Our journey begins.
Every night, he would place a lantern in his window as a signal. When runaways saw that tiny glow across the dark river, they knew safety was near. Rankin and his family helped more than 2,000 people. Even when slave catchers offered huge rewards for his capture, the lantern never stopped burning. John P. Parker had once been enslaved himself. After buying his own freedom, he settled in Ripley, Ohio, and became a daring conductor. He would row a small boat across the dangerous Ohio River, sometimes in the middle of the night, to rescue people waiting on the Kentucky shore. He helped hundreds escape, and even invented machines in his iron foundry to support his secret work. In Delaware, Quaker businessman Thomas Garrett helped almost 3,000 people, including Harriet Tubman's own parents.
Shelter.
He did it so openly that he was fined so heavily he lost almost everything he owned. When the judge asked why he continued, Thomas smiled and said,
I have a duty to help my fellow man. Mr. Garrett,
Even
your
after
defiance of the
losing
law
his
has
fortune,
cost you everything.
he
Why
kept helping
persist?
until the
Because
very
kindness
end. These quiet heroes never asked for statues or glory. They simply lit a lantern, wrote a name, opened a door, or rowed a boat in the dark. Their small, unseen acts helped change the course of a nation. That is the true quiet side of American history.